Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is chapter 338. Last we left off, the students had Aoyama and his parents strapped in chairs. They were interrogating him. Tsukauchi was there, All Might was there, Nezu was there. And it was just a really sad scene because you have Aoyama locked in this chair and he's just in self-despair. And then you have Deku who's saying like, no, bro, like one crime doesn't label you a villain for life. And he reached out his hand, says you can still become a hero. A really good chapter. Where it goes from here, no clue. I'm very curious. I want some class 1A stuff. That's what I hope for. But you never know. Before we begin, someone last week actually left a comment saying that I take way too long to read these chapters. He says, he or she, I don't know the gender, said that I take like 3 hours to get through these, and the fact that I stopped to talk so much is unbearable. And which is, I just want to say, voicing your own opinion, totally cool. I want everyone to voice their opinion. So that being said, let me know in the comments, do I take too long to do these videos? I don't really get comments like that too often, so I feel like most people are okay with the pace I go through it, but I want your guys' opinion. So, but as always, thank you for listening and tuning in, and let us dive on in. These are the unofficial translations, by the way. Let me reload the page. Come on. All right, there we go. Chapter 338. Two former quirkless boys, two different fates. As we get a really cool shot. It's a parallel shot. It's a mirrored image. Well, I guess mirrored. One half you have Aoyama. The other half you have Deku. Being the two former quirkless boys. And you have the cherry blossoms flying in, which I've always loved the cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms in general, but in My Hero, it's amazing. It's always used really well. Chapter 338, the story of how we all became heroes, part 1. Please be, that gives me hope that this is a student chapter. So, all right, let's just dive on in. We're cutting right to the room where they're on the chairs, they're locked up, and the students and the principal and stuff are here. Wait, Midoriya-kun, says Tsukauchi. Sanza, cover up Aoyama's mouth for now. Oh, and they're putting a muzzle on him. Clack. Sanza puts a big, thick muzzle on Aoyama's face. That's so sad. That's so sad, man. As you can see, he's currently restrained, so he can't take your hand. That's actually really sad. Deku, last chapter, held out his hand, but he's actually locked up behind this chair. No matter the circumstances, the fact that he was helping All for One commit crimes remains unchanged. What's more, and Deku has just tears on his face. What's more, from what we've seen, we can assume that there's not any danger. But who's to say he isn't rigged somehow like Lady Nagant, as in the background. Black panels are typically in the past, their memories, flashbacks, whatever. We're seeing this shot of when she blew up. Until we conduct a full examination at Central Hospital, it isn't wise to allow him to talk any further. As we get a shot of Aoyama again with the muzzle, just crying. Now we get two silent panels: a silent panel of Deku just crying, and a silent panel of Tsukauchi, who not only does he still look sleep deprived as hell, but he's looking away. Like he understands the situation's kind of effed. Tsukauchi's a good guy. Like, he's not trying to be a dick here. It's just the reality of it. I do the same thing. It's what he's supposed to do. Mr. and Mrs. Aoyama, sorry. I know I upset people with saying that wrong. Aoyama, why did you not report to All for One about our raid in Camino? That is a good question, actually. I was kind of wondering that myself. I didn't think they'd actually address this. Tsukauchi asked the parents. And then they reply, we were unable to send any messages because we could only report to him when he demanded it. Okay. Because we can only report to him. Okay, so it was one way, essentially. They couldn't, talk to him. Not that they wouldn't want to bother him. Imagine that, talking to the Lord of Evil. I see. So he was covering his back in case you were captured. In that case, that battle was... What's he about to say right there? Because he's cut off by Deku. That battle was... so it was unknown to him, I guess. Tsukauchi-san, Deku interrupts, still tears on his face. Locating All for One is near impossible. That's what everyone is saying now, right? As we get All Might and Tsukauchi looking over at him. Ah, says Kaminari. And then we get a thought bubble. We would likely still be on the back foot. That's why we're throwing so many people at this problem. Who said that? Is that Tsukauchi or is that All Might? Anyway, whatever Deku's saying right now seems to strike something in Kaminari. He says, I see, as we get his eyes widening. We have to at least try to influence their actions, Kaminari says, but it's in like a quotation, like he's... Who said that? We have to at least try to influence their actions. Who said that? Who's he quoting? Anyway, Tsukauchi and Deku both turn around as Kaminari says this. Mineta talks, that's right. Then Momo, the only one that can change our current situation is Ayama-san. He might be the only one with the ability to deceive All for One. I would not go that far. Please tell me they don't actually buy this as a viable strategy. I'm pretty sure, didn't All for One just compare Aoyama to like a cheap lighter or something in the last chapter? I can't remember what it was. It was like a cheap toy, a device. No way he'd be dumb enough to fall for like Aoyama saying, oh, I have some valuable information for you. Come back. We'll see where it goes, but I hope that's not what they're going for here. As we get a shot of Aoyama still in the chair, his eyes kind of widen though, a little bit of life we're seeing from him as they say this. And the bottom of where Momo says, why is everyone ... still willing to trust a scumbag villain like me? Aoyama thinks to himself, man, like, it's been a couple weeks now since the reveal, but I still feel bad for Aoyama. He's in a really shitty situation. Wait up, says President Mike. Hold on a second, guys. You're getting ahead of yourselves. A crime is a crime, and as such, and as much as I don't want to say it, there's like sound coming from that's so weird. Anyway, wait up, hold on a second, guys. You're getting ahead of yourselves, says President Mike. A crime is a crime, and as much as I don't want to say it, you lot have been the greatest victims thus far. But even so, you're still willing to believe in him? We have to let bygones be bygones, says Ida. Class rep, getting in here to say some words of wisdom. As we have Momo and Kirishima flanking him on the sides. And then President Mike kind of stops talking. Cutting to Ojiro and Hagakure. I don't think they're saying whatever's about to be said here, but we see a shot of them. We didn't realize what was truly going on in his heart, and were unable to reach out to him when he needed us the most. We too have to shoulder some kind of responsibility. That's why, now, while our classmate is crying and wallowing in despair, we must lend a helping hand as friends. Thank you. That's all I wanted. I wanted the students to at least be understanding of the situation. I'm pretty sure most of them... I can't say that. I was going to say most of them would do the same to protect their own family, but I don't know. That's like such a tough situation. Like if you knew your parents had a very high chance of getting killed if you didn't do anything, if you didn't help, man. Cutting back to Deku, we want him to take that hand. Now we're cutting to Mina and Jiro, because that is the only way, as Mina's wiping tears from her face. Ida continues, for him and us to be equals once again. And Deku now wiping the tears from his face. And behind Deku, we have Uraraka, Ida, Todoroki, Mina, Shoji, Jiro, and Kirishima. I went through hell thanks to this idiot, says Bakugo. I just want to blow him up right now with 5 howitzer impacts. Oh, I wonder, I genuinely wonder, like, he's saying this, but I wonder, like, Bakugo's complex. I don't really know if this is exactly how he feels. Sarah says, come on, don't be so harsh. He says that. I agree, shouts Kirishima. Aoyama, you thought it would be impossible to beat All for One. You had no other option but to obey him. But now it's different. Midoriya gave you and your parents a chance to break free and end it all. I figured Kirishima would say such things. He's a homie, man. Kirishima continues. Do you remember when we stopped Midoriya together? Do you really think any of us would blame someone for being quirkless? Well, hold on. Let me read this again. Do you remember when we stopped Midoriya together? Do you really think any of us would blame someone for being quirkless? Do you really think we would hate someone for having to hold back their tears and hide their pain in secret? Dude, okay. There's actually a lot of parallels there. No wonder. Okay, Deku was kind of doing the same thing. He was hiding a secret about being quirkless and stuff. And oh man, that's kind of true. I didn't even think about that. Aoyama, we can still get through this together. As Aoyama closes his eyes, keeps crying. Tsukuyoshi interrupts. I hate to interrupt, he says, when everyone's so emotional, but we still need to hold the Aoyama family in custody to help with the investigation. Their story still needs to be verified properly. I understand how you all must feel right now, but we must maintain our composure. As we get a shot of the parents back to back crying in their chairs. Midoriya. Oh, by the way, someone mentioned last week how the little thing that President Mike is holding, it's like a little tablet, and it's got presumably Aizawa on the other end. I don't remember seeing that in the last chapter, but someone said it was him. It makes sense, though, if he's still in the hospital bed or recovering. Midoriya, says the voice from this little thing that Mike's holding. Do you have some kind of plan in mind? Well, not really, replies Deku. I would have thought so too, replies whoever. I'm assuming this is Aizawa. Yeah, it's Aizawa. Tsukuyoshi-san, I take full responsibility for not seeing this happen right under our noses. However, I feel the same as these guys too. Aizawa, says Mike. Aoyama, I have no intention to expel you from UA. Nice. By the way, great shot of Aizawa here. Dude, Aizawa, he's been in my top 3 characters forever. And there's been times where he's been threatened to be pushed out just because he's not always, present. But, I just love him, dude. He's the dad. He's the dad of Class 1A. And, he'll do anything to protect him. And he looks great right here. He's got the eye patch. He's still in bed, so he's still, obviously, he took a lot of damage and stuff. I have no intention to expel you from UA. Well, I'm so glad. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if you expel him or not, if he's arrested and put in jail or something, that's a completely different thing. But Ayuma is crying in response to this. As the teachers in charge of Class A, I've devised a plan. Tsukuyoshi-san, could you please cover up Ayuma and his family's ears? As we get Kaminari, Kirishima, Deku, Ojiro, Su, and Koda, and All Might and Nezu listening in. Everyone in the room is listening in, essentially, except for Ayuma and his family. The students have a look of, aghast, or not shock, but, kind of jaw open. Stern looks from Nezu, and All Might, you have Tsukuyoshi kind of doing the old, stroking the beard kind of thing. President Mike raises the glasses, almost in shock. Ectoplasm, emotionless as always. And then you have the Aoyumas, who are still just... The parents, they've just kind of been in the same crying position. But now we have Aoyuma, who just looks dead inside. I said this last chapter, but he just looks like his soul has been crushed. And he's just like a void. It's so sad. We get a shot of an empty room with a bunch of empty desks and whatnot. Although we still need more conclusive evidence. This course of action does seem exceedingly practical. Depends on him, though. Someone, I think All Might says behind him. By the way, who just said that was Nezu, those last 2 bubbles. But is it worthwhile to even attempt it? Sanza, says Tsukuyoshi. We will continue the rest of this at HQ. What did he say? I want to know what his plan was. Dang it. Hopefully it tells us. Dude, apparently this is the last chapter for the year. So that means at least 2 weeks of no chapters. Man, by the way, subscribe if you like these and like the video. It's aimed for 200. All of you, make sure you don't say a word of this to anyone else, please. And now we get a shot of the hallway. We have Uraraka, Ida, and Deku. And I presume that's them taking Aoyama. Yeah. Aoyama-kun, shouts Deku. And Aoyama looks back. He's done crying, but maybe it's just, he's like out of tears. I don't know. Like damn, dude, this shot is sad. Okay, the next shot, so he looks back after hearing his name, and then you see the look of Ida, Todoroki, Deku, and Uraraka, the big four outside of Bakugo, just looking back at him. And then now Yuma turns back to as he's being guided. That look, that's the saddest. That's depressing. Oh God. Cut to a shot of the 1A Alliance building during the day. I see clouds. We're cutting to the dorm room, like the main kind of hub area. We got a bunch of students walking around from right to left. The first 5 I'm going to mention are sitting down. We have Mina, Ojiro, Tokoyami, Sero. Don't know who's behind him. Hard to say. Those are the ones sitting down. And then we have Ojiro moving some boxes. We have Jiro moving some plates or something, and Bakugo is either taking out the trash or he has groceries or something. Cutting to the group of students that are sitting down. Kirishima's with them. ... Well, it's time to gear up then, eh? And then we get a shot of some glasses on the table. I've got to do something about my hero costume, says Ida. It ended up tattered in pieces after all. Me too, says Deku. Wait, so they're gonna gear up? Are they gearing up to like move out to actually like engage All For One and shit, or to like go train? Please tell me they don't just skip this week that they said they had. Please, I wanted this week to do stuff. Oh, the next shot we have is of Sue in her hero everyone's getting in their hero costume for the most part. Interesting. Yeah, actually, everyone that we see here is in their hero costume. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they're straight up ready to do some shit. And that long shot, we have Sue, who's holding like a basket. We have Hagakure in the middle, just her gloves. We have Momo, Jiro, Kaminari, Todoroki, and someone else standing in the distance. Hagakure says, "We will definitely defeat them," she says. Whoa. Okay, whoa. All right. Oh my God, I did not expect this. Okay. We have a really sick shot. This is unexpected. Of all the students, barring... No, not all of them, actually. There's no Aoyama. He's not here. We don't have... I don't see... obviously, Hagakure wouldn't have an expression. She's not here. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... Yeah, minus Deku, Hagakure, and Aoyama. We have everyone else. They're just mean mugging, like, right now. They look pissed off. Like, they're about to go destroy someone. And it's great. Like, this is awesome. So some of these characters you've seen this expression from, like Bakugo right here, that's a normal Bakugo expression. That's not exciting. Todoroki, you've even seen that from Todoroki. But everyone else, dude, they got, like, thick outlines around their eyes. They look pissed. This is actually a really good shot. And they all around them in the middle, they say yes, like they agree that we will definitely defeat them. Oh my, I'm loving this. Even Koda, kind little Koda's got he's mean mugging, dude. He's like, oh, I'm about to send a fucking elephant to go stomp an All For One or something, you know. And I don't know where he would get an elephant, but there was a meme. This has been a meme for a while that everyone's like joking, like, what the hell could Koda do in the final fight? And then someone was saying how like he could send ants to crawl up All For One's ass, and it's like the meme. It's like the Marvel meme how Ant-Man would just climb in Thanos' butt and then expand. Like, I'm not saying Koda would do anything like that, but it's just funny. He's just at the mean mugging. Even Mineta, Kaminari, Best Girl Mina looking pissed. Jiro especially looks pissed. She looks great. I think she has the best expression of anyone here. Jiro does. And then at the bottom, now we have Deku. Just his own mean mug. But it's not as strong mean mug. It's just like a stoic mean mug. The eyebrows down. He's walking toward the camera. In order to prepare for the next battle and for whatever may come in the future, development studio. Oh, shit! We're about to get Mei Hatsume again? It's been a while. People have been thinking that she would show up because she came. Mei was in the promo for whatever this arc was, whatever you call this arc. I don't know what you call this arc. Are we finally gonna get Mei Hatsume again? I have to get my equipment fixed up as Deku is about to open the door, and boom! Explosion. That we've seen this before, where Deku blow. Wait a second. Are they gonna repeat the meme? There's no way. The meme where the last time Deku did this and the door blew up, Hagakure was like laying on his chest, and to put it frank, her boobs were like hanging out essentially, and Deku's like, buh, 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 and then Uraraka finished like, boobs! Uraraka is not here though, this time. That is different. I'm pretty sure Uraraka was with Ida. It's just Ida watching this. This deja vu, says Ida. Yeah, seen this before. Ow! Says someone. I assume Hagakure. We do get Hagakure, and we get the meme again. Oh, this one's even. This one's even. What? Okay, this one. Forget what I said. Repeating that meme. This one took it to the next level. Oh my god, Deku, my boy. I'm so glad Uraraka's not here to see this. All right. Okay. Dude, either Hagakure likes Deku or she is just oblivious to this. She won up to what she did last time. She is not laying on Deku's chest. She has, again, her boobs right in Deku's face. And he is getting smothered. He's just getting smothered by him. I'm just going to say it. That's the scene. Oh my. It's been a while, hasn't it, Midoriya-kun, as we get Hagakure. Hagakure is beautiful, by the way. I think I love the eye design, because her quirk is zoom. And she has the crosshairs as the eyes, and she can zoom in and stuff. Oh, Horikoshi. I love you. This is so funny. This is like, if anyone remembers, I think the joke was, because the last time this happened was chapter 100. And people were like, oh, Horikoshi celebrated chapter 100 with a boob joke. And here we are this isn't the same. This is number 338, but like we're about to go on break this is the last chapter for the year. And we have another boob joke. All right. And then Ida looking all sorts of shocked. You see got like the nani like expression. And then you have Deku. Okay. That's even better. That sells. I don't know what to fucking say. Oh my god. What do I say? I have so much racing through my mind right now. Like, Deku, while most of his face is just smothered, you see his eyes. They are dead serious looking back at her. Hatsume makes her appearance. How will Deku react? Bro, these two shots together are hilarious. The big panel, you just have her smothering him, and then the bottom one, you got him like looking up, like unfazed. He's just unfazed. There's a few ways you could look at this. Like, is he unfazed because he's already decided in his heart that Uraraka, like he's like, no, I have to remain stoic for Uraraka. Be gone, thought, like, you know, like, like that's like the look he's giving. Oh my god. I did not expect this from this chapter. I'm recording this at 2 a.m. and this woke me up. This is so funny. This is hilarious. And like either that or like Deku's just gone through so much shit that not even getting smothered by some big old jugs can just faze him. He's seen people blow up. He has seen some shit. Like this is actually kind of brilliant because it like not only does it bring back a funny joke that everyone loves, but it makes Deku just look all the more disciplined. Like this is a different Deku than before. Remember I was just saying how he was like boobs like I'm sorry about the mic. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I love it though. Thank you, Horikoshi. If we're gonna be on break for 2 weeks or whatever, this is such a funny way to end this. And we got some student stuff in this chapter. I love this mean mugging. This is good stuff. That I can't get over the ending with that though. Leave it to Horikoshi to have this deeply depressing last few chapters, and then end and just drag everyone out of despair with repeating the Hatsume boob joke. That's great. That's so funny. And then he one-upped it though. That's just so funny. That's the thumbnail, by the way. How is that not the thumbnail? I'm clickbaiting the hell out of this. Last chapter I'm getting for 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna clickbait the hell out of it. Sorry. It's statistically proven that people will click on videos that have boobs. That's just how it is. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. Hopefully I didn't take too long like someone said in the last week. This was at 26 minutes. I don't actually think I take too long in these, but I wanted to ask, like, let me know if I take too long to record these. I know sometimes lately, some of them have gone to like 40, like 45 minutes, and I apologize if that's too long. This chapter felt pretty quick though. I got done reading at like just past 20 minutes, so. I'm really curious to see what Aizawa's plan is. Didn't reveal anything about it, although it did a little bit. Although we still need more conclusive evidence. This course of action does seem exceedingly practical. It depends on him, though. I don't know who they're referring to when they say that, but all right. Well, so this chapter was titled "The Story of How We All Became Heroes, Part 1." So there's gonna be a Part 2, right? The story of how we all became heroes, Part 1. So yeah, let's go Part 2. Give me some other students though, please don't tell me they're gonna skim over this week. Like, unless this is it. Like, we just start the final battle now. But I thought that we'd get a week of like at this point, the whole Jiro suggesting another festival thing that was just her trying to like be positive. It wasn't actually like a serious suggestion, which is fine. I don't need there to be another festival or anything. But like that feels kind of like pointless now. It was just purely just to like say like, because she said that to like raise the spirits of the people. I thought they would maybe like get something humble like that before the end, but I don't know. I'm jumping to conclusions here. Yeah, great chapter. Definitely not as crazy as like previous ones, but that was a really funny way to uplift our spirits at the end. Horikoshi knows what he's doing, man. That's some funny shit. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. If you only watch my videos or my channel for these reaction videos, I hope all of you have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's. I don't know. I might see you again before New Year's. Let me check the calendar real quick. Okay, so assume. Okay, so I don't know. They might not have a chapter for New Year's either, so it'd probably be the beginning of January when I see you guys next for these. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more whenever the break is over. But I'm also doing my Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, and then Attack on Titan resumes soon. Can't wait to record those. And yeah, until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.